Hey everyone, this is Tankenstein. Today I will go over all things BR, otherwise known as battle rating. In this video I'll be going over what BR is, how it affects matchmaking, and how to take advantage of it so that you can be as competitive as possible. If you'd like to support my channel, please press the subscribe button at the end of the video. But that all being said, let's get into it. So to start, BR is the method that Gaijin uses in War Thunder to determine a vehicle's combat effectiveness. Better said, it's how they determine who should be up against who based on how deadly your vehicle is compared to your peers. Now, this is separate from how modern a vehicle is, as the Italians, for example, have a relatively low BR vehicle, the R3T20, that was built in the 1970s, in-game fighting vehicles from the 1940s. Additionally, it is largely separate, though not entirely, from tiering, as you can have some low BR vehicles in a higher tier than vehicles that are higher BR than it. Tiering largely exists to construct viable research paths, whereas BR is there almost strictly for matchmaking, as this is its primary purpose. This is to say that tiering again does not affect matchmaking, but rather serves a role in structuring tech trees. For instance, if you are in a 5.7 BR vehicle, you will be placed against other vehicles of the same or mostly similar BR. Where this gets especially tricky is in ground combat when you get up-tiered, so to speak, and you have to face a vehicle one full BR higher than even your best vehicle. Alternatively, you can also be down-tiered up to a full BR, which puts you at a relatively large advantage, especially when considering post-World War II versus World War II vehicles. Unfavorable mismatches are much more difficult in ground combat due to the simple fact that they rely on armor, firepower, and most of all, armor penetration to defeat enemies, whereas planes can be damaged by any type of gun. This mismatch is likely at its worst either when considering post-World War II vehicles versus World War II vehicles, or modern vehicles with advanced armor such as ERA versus vehicles without any special armor. Again, with planes, you could technically take down an F-4E Phantom II with a reserve German plane, whereas this is simply impossible in regular matches with ground forces. Additionally, certain BR groupings tend to be favored in-game. For example, 5.7, as you could see here with my setup that I have down here, the Panther D and the Panther A, tends to be a huge BR as many vehicles sit around that BR. Meaning that if you play 5.7, you are much less likely to be up-tiered simply because of the glut of vehicles that you'll have to play against. Alternatively, if you pick 5.0, while it's still a popular BR, you may very well get up-tiered. Additionally, 6.0 would likely be up-tiered to 6.7, as that is another very popular BR with tons of vehicles on both air and ground. 7.3 as well, for example, is popular. So even if you do have a 6.7 BR vehicle, you could easily still be up-tiered to 7.3 or worse, 7.7, though the latter is at least currently much less likely. This all said, in terms of your lineup, make sure you have a consistent lineup that has a similar BR at the top. For example, if you want to ensure success, try not to have a single high BR vehicle in your lineup and have the rest of your vehicles be low BRs. A common thing that I see is when people buy premiums and have a single premium vehicle be either 6, 7, 8, or 9 BR, and the rest of their vehicles in their lineup are either reserve or just even possibly even a significantly lower BR if they have any additional vehicles at all. Try not to be that guy if you can help it. For example, if you play German ground forces, select the Panther D and Panther A to be the top of your lineup around 5.7, and some other vehicles of the same or slightly lower BR so that you can still be competitive with them. For example, this is an awesome lineup. If you want, you can put even more tank destroyers in here. Personally, I just like regular tanks more, but really just this lineup with the Tiger 1H or the Tiger H1, VK4501, the two Panthers, all of these should be extremely competitive at this BR. Even the Panzer 4H has a really good armor penetration value, even at this BR. It's very competitive. So this said, BR rating for matchmaking always goes off of your top vehicle in your lineup. So give strong consideration for what you want to play and what you want to research. If you happen to have the next vehicle in your research tree go up by 0.6 BR or even higher, especially at one of the points I mentioned before, for example, armored advanced armor versus no advanced armor, etc., then you may want to consider researching another vehicle if you have the option, so that you will not be likely as destroyed. For example, last night I was able to unlock the M60. I decided to get the M60 to even out my 7.7 BR, and I accidentally started researching the M60 A1 AOS. Now, while that's an awesome tank, don't get me wrong, I feel like it would have been smarter for me to get the T95 E1 simply because it's an 8.0 BR tank, and once I get that, I'll be able to get this, and then I'll be able to get this, and I'll have a really solid 8.0 lineup. So don't make the mistake of just spearheading through a tech tree and deciding to get the craziest tank possible. It will not work. It will make your life significantly more difficult. Either way, this is Tankenstein. I really hope you guys learned from this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you want to support my channel or if you like this video. Either way, I'm signing out for tonight. Have a great night, great day, great whatever it is you're doing, and I will see you all later. Again, thanks guys, and take care.